Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this.
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
I can carve through armor!
Ready to go! Raging Cascade!
Here I come! You're far enough! You're mine!
I'll be saving this! Glacial Spear!
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop it.
Burn it out!
Lightning Orb! More where that came from! Where are you going?
I'm not done! I'll run you through! Blow away!
In here!
Now I'm in the groove!
Our healers are coming through! Don't mind if I do! Hey,
Now see that you don't get in trouble again.
Prepare to be sealed!
Here, let
You're
me help!
finished! Take this! Here I go!
Sleep now!
Mirage!
Get you off by the way!
I'm on! Take this! I'm not done!
That's for
Luna Rosso!
Lightning Orb! Mega
Mirage!
It's
You're
showtime!
mine! I'm not done!
I'm impressed.
Take this!
Raging Cascade!
Mirage!
How's this?
Leave the
Sleep now! Here's a healing arc! More
It's
for the
over.
stockpile!
Okay, here I
Far enough!
Here I come! No
Lightning
escape!
Orb! Fury!
I can carve through armor! Now, call it freely!
Take it down!
Sword Rain Alpha! Burn it out!
Steel!
No escape! Severing Wing!
Here I go! It's over! Whoa! Hey! Mega Ray!
What's this? Strike!
Help! Lightning
Sword
Orb!
Rain Alpha! Howling Hurricane!
Healing Circle!
So much for sitting this fight out. That wouldn't be a complaint, I hear.
Nope, that is you can't get out of this! Move it! Get through! Wind!
It was nice
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Glacial Spear! Here's
Eat this! I'm not done! Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come! Hurricane! It's over! Severing Wing! Mirage!
The enemy is going all out! Banana,
Take
let's
this!
go!
Eat this!
Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Photon
Watch it! This one's all mine! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge!
Does it?
Here, let me help!
Ah!
Take
this! I'll smash you!
Raging Cascade!
Not today!
Radiant Blast!
It's too much!
Dance in
Sword
the
Rain
wind!
Alpha! There!
Eat that!
Take this! Sword Rain Alpha! Watch Luna Rosso!
Here's evil! Raging
Mirage!
Cascade!
Take this!
I'll be saving you!
Take it! You! Talon Sword!
Arnex, coming through!
In a bind! Take it!
Thank you.
Dance in the wind! Don't mind if
To
I
stop
do.
you dying?
Right.
Raging Cascade! By the power of blood! This one's mine!
What's this? Severing Wing!
Photon reload!
Leave the charges to me.
Hurricane! Eagle's gonna attack!
Right, watch out!
This is looking good! Through armor! Here I come! I owe you one.
Sleep now!
I'm gonna need more than that.
Violation!
You picked the wrong fight! Almost there! Oh, close enough. Take it away, Long.
I thought you'd never ask.
It looks like you got this one covered!
It was nice while it lasted.
Dance in the wind!
I'm sorry to be a clog. We've all got enough of this.
It's weekend!
Sword Alpha! This ends now! Sword Alpha! No further!
Alright!
You're mine!
Showtime!
Severing getting ready!
Glacial Spear! Pierce evil! Shining Blazer! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
I can feel my precision improving.
Hello.
Huh.
Kisa.
Right!
Think we could take that one?
Well, if you're up for being the decoy.
No thanks! Let... Let's turn back.
Aren't we the natural?
Do it!
Headlock!
Demons descend! Flashing bang!
Easy! Way to go!
Come on! I can carve through armor!
Not today!
Radiant lock here!
I'm on it!
I'll stop it, Kisara!
Thanks, Kisara!
Eagle Rod!
Damn it!
So those are Dan and
Stand
Astral
back.
Arts.
I'll trip it up.
Something you want to say? Not so long as you keep them pointed toward the enemy.
Sword Rain out! Take this!
Alright!
Can't get out of
showtime.
this! First try!
Here's the attack!
Sword Rain Alpha! Eagle Drive! Lunar Rondo!
Sleep now.
Lunar
There you
Rondo!
go! Don't let up!
Freaking does it!
Photon, Art Expert coming through!
Take this! No escape!
Dance in the wind! Here! Hey, what? Dance in the wind! Here!
You're my
Glacial
Now
Fire!
freaking does
Here's
it!
evil!
Take this!
Take this! I can carve... Through armor!
Photon, Raging Cascade!
Eat dirt!
I'll heal you all!
You're mine!
Far enough!
I'm not done!
Dance in the wind!
If it's in the
Sky
sky,
is
we're
mine!
mine.
Here I come! Here I am! Oh, now you're talking!
Got it! Glacial Spear! Here's now's our chance!
Here I come!
Whoa!
In a bind?
Hide!
Eat this!
Lightning Orb! Raging Cascade! Here's
You're
evil!
mine!
Steel! Freeze Lancer!
Hold nothing back!
Here, let me help!
I'm not done!
Here's the Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Light Axe Dance in the wind!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Flame of Stars! Burning Strike!
Glacial Spear.
Severing wind!
Dance in the
You're
wind!
mine!
Now!
Solid Hurricane!
Totally! In an instant! Impact cross!
Dance in the wind!
Solid Storm!
No escape! Wind!
Torrent Field!
Okay,
Not on
here
my
I go!
watch.
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Field! Radiant! Just get you all tucked away!
Not today!
Here
I come!
So fine not too long ago.
Air thrust!
Here I come!
Glacial Spear.
Severing wind!
Solid Hurricane! Watch it! No further!
In here!
Far enough!
Here's a healing
Here I
blast!
come!
First aid!
There you go!
Severing wind!
Glacial Spear.
Pierce the evil!
Magic
If
You're mine!
it's mine! In here!
You're finished! Try harder!
Get on in
You're
there with
mine!
the First aid! In here!
Burn in hell!
More for the Solid
Hurricane!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Whoa! Limited
Take
strike!
this! Severing wind!
Let's put you out of your misery!
No,
You pay for that!
Sleep now!
It's over!
I'm only getting radiant here!
Severing wind! Here I come! It's over!
They're not playing around!
Blow away!
not done yet!
Flame of fury! Burning
Done
strike!
this up!
Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Stop!
Here I go!
You're mine!
Shining supernova!
Sword Rain Alpha!
Dance in the wind!
In a bind?
Hear me! Air thrust fury!
Here I come!
Burning
You're
energy!
Solid Storm!
Photon dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Rain up!
Light astral energy!
Sword Rain Alpha! Ignite!
I'm ready!
I've let you all
You're
down.
mine! Stay away from my
Lightning
friend!
orb! Dance in the wind!
Severing wind!
In here! I'm only getting started! I'll be saving this one!
Take it!
Raging Cascade! Go!
Here I come!
Feel! Mega Ray!
It's over!
This is the power of water!
You're mine!
Watch it!
Mega More where that came from!
Here I come!
Dance in the wind! Take
Try harder!
Sleep now! Mega Ray! More!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
I can feel my power growing!
Good.
Really no.
We've reached our destination.
Okay.
Seriously?
Well,
What the?
long has it been since I last went this hungry?
I see someone who looks troubled about something.
A little compassion can make all the difference. I propose we speak to them.
I wonder if something happened.
Oh? Yeah. What? You got it. Great. I hate that woman.
She was a handful, wasn't she?
What's wrong with being passionate? Not to mention, she was kind of cute.
Of course that's why you like her. Well... yeah. I don't think I'll ever quite warm up to her, but I can respect her passion for books. You've got a good sense for people, don't you, Dohalim?
That can't be. No.
Oh, wow!
Hey!
Uh-huh.
Oh?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Did we really just spend that much money?
I'm impressed how well... balanced this thing is.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
I wonder if we can use this.
Okay, off we go.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to get in our way, we'll take them down and that'll be that.
An opponent like this could be easy. Lunar Rondo!
Nice, Law.
Leave it all to love.
Hey, I'm here too, you know. We're thinning them out.
We? More like me.
I'll admit I know.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Searing flame!
You're on! You're mine! You're finished! Come and face me!
Not on my watch!
You're finished!
Hurricane!
Win! Glimmer Dragon! Lunar Rondo!
Do it!
We did my turn! Take this! You're finished!
This one's mine!
No escape!
Whoa, hey! Woo! Well, looky here.
Not today! I'm on it!
Cloud of fear.
Tornado Alpha! I'll take you all on! Swing!
Alright.
Shattering
No
Alpha!
pieces!
My turn!
Attack time!
Throw away! We're in good form! There's something in the wall. I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Ren and eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
You're still not done fishing yet? Boring.
You need patience to fish. Ha! Oh, we've got a lively one. Well, that wasn't much of a challenge.
Guess it's important to stay calm.
All right. I'll get you next time. And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. and some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us. Okay!
I'm always amazed what healing arts can...
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
are we gonna get going or what?
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
This should definitely keep you guys full.
Damn, that's...
Even seeing it for myself.
Oh, have you...
No, it's...
We're just amazed at how...
Doesn't it hurt even a...
Oh, this is nothing.
I'm pretty sure that's what they say.
Plus, this is Noki we're talking about. That stuff just sits in your stomach.
I swear I'll never understand you Renans.
Kisara, let's talk for a bit. Maintaining your shield? It's becoming a familiar sight.
Miguel was the one who taught me how to maintain my equipment after I first joined the Guard. Now, it's just a part of my routine.
Your brother always seems to come up whenever I talk to you.
That's because we had no other relatives, so it was just the two of us growing up. He was my idol, the one I looked up to and wanted to be like. When I became a guardsman, Lagiel wasn't too pleased to see me at first. It was Miguel who really welcomed me aboard.
Lagiel? Oh, right. She was Miguel's second in the Gold Dust Cats, wasn't she?
That's right. She's always been a very critical and down-to-earth person. In other words, the complete opposite of a dreamer like me.
You're more an idealist than some pie-in-the-sky dreamer.
Even so, that's my brother's doing. He'd never let me stop seeing a brighter world. He always did what he could to keep me smiling and happy.
You must have meant a lot to him.
He wasn't just kind, either. He always worked so hard to set an example for me and everyone else around him. He was a true big brother. So much so that when he thought I was asleep, he'd slip out of the house to go training on the outskirts of town.
You seem to know a lot about it.
That's because I only pretended to be asleep and would follow after him. You know what? I'm at a good stopping point with my shield. If you've got time, how about I tell you a couple more Miguel stories?
I guess I'd better get comfortable.
I'll take watch tonight. It's okay. Before we go, do you guys have everything?
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Oh man, I hope I live long enough to regret this. I owe you one. Come on, that's enough! Armor won't save you!
Airborne beast. My spec.
It got fired!
I've got it! Hey, Marksman!
It's all yours! Here I come!
Now!
It's over!
Here I come!
I wish I could throw like you, Law.
You wish to learn my secrets, young Elfin?
Yes, Master. Please, teach me the art of defense.
You want Grandmaster Kisara?
In an instant! Impact block!
Ready! Reload!
All good things
Here I come!
Not on my watch!
Here I come! It's over!
Let the marksman handle
Sword Rain Alpha! You're mine!
Now!
Mirage! Crumble! You're mine! It's over!
Over so soon? All right.
There's nowhere to run from my heart.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
He quit trying to keep up with the wall! Here!
Now we're never...
Back into the fray!
You're on!
No further.
It's over! Win! Here I come!
Oh, now!
Take this! It's over! Severing wing! Mirage! Take this! It's over! It's over! Mirage!
No further!
Here's evil! Photon flash! Raging hurricane!
Severing wing! Let it tear him up!
Get on in there with
In a bind?
Photon flash! Here's evil!
It's over!
Take this!
Spray!
You're mine! You're finished!
Air thrust! Light ash damage in the wind!
Here I come!
One out of Alabama!
Try harder!
Mega
Not a
Ray!
chance!
Solid score! Annihilation! Mega Ray!
Go away!
I'm on a roll!
Mirage!
Now I'm real mad!
And not really built for close quarters combat. Nor am I. Don't worry. Neon! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Dahnan relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dahnan history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course. That treasure. What a sweet-sounding ring it has.
You really think so?
We've reached our destination.
That's not your run-of-the-mill enemy.
I have a bad feeling about this.
You're done! Win! That freaking does it! Sword Rain Alpha!
I think I'll pass on the hand.
You're mine!
Can't move!
There!
Concentration!
Hit him where it hurts most! You're finished!
Raging Cascade!
Here I come! Win!
Ready to go!
You're mine!
Fired up!
No escape!
What a astral energy!
Try harder!
Not
again!
Attack time!
You're finished! This
I
one's
never
all mine!
miss! Did you hear it now?
Eagle Fire!
Well, I'm impressed.
See what happened there as you crossed? No, shouldn't have done that.
Can't end it! Here! Take this!
Don't mind if I do.
You're finished!
Here goes!
Strike!
Hurricane! Take this!
You're mine!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Here I come! You're finished! This one's all mine!
Shining
You're mine!
Supernova!
Let's tear 'em up!
Raging Cascade!
You're mine! You're finished!
I'll be saving this
Here I come! Double demon bang!
Let me help.
Ah!
Shining Supernova!
Charms like that could easily be fate.
Just as well, I'm here to
Freeze
stop.
Lancer! I'll bring you back from death to this! I can feel the medicine working.
Here I
I'll
come!
bring you back from death to
It's
this!
over! Severing wind! Lunar Rumble!
Not my finest.
Annihilation! That's gonna... Flame of Fury! This can't be happening!
Stay away from my friends! No escape!
Not done yet. It's time.
Alright, it's showtime!
In a bind.
Spread! Dance in the
Take
wind!
this!
Air
It's
thrust!
over!
Light astral energy!
Here I come! You're on!
Dad.
There!
Shining Supernova! Raging Cascade! Spread! Dance in the wind! In here! I'll be saving this one! Here goes! A banana, let's go! Resuscitation! Ready to go!
Not done yet.
Raging Cascade!
This one's
By the
all
power
mine!
of water!
I'll run you through! Burn!
Solid storm! Sweet now!
Strike!
This'll cut
Sword Rain Alpha!
Lightning!
Here I come!
Oh, now you're talking.
Here I come!
Lightning orb!
Ah! You'll pay for that! You're finished!
In here!
Do you require...
Touch the way. Lightning orb! A banana!
Denied!
Let's go! Raging Cascade! Spread! Dance in the wind!
Here I come!
Air thrust!
Eat this.
Light
Can't
astral
get out of
energy!
this. I'll run you
I'm
through.
not done! I can't move!
Dance in the wind!
Eagle Fire. Watch
Get out
this.
there with the
Watch
others!
it. I've let you all down.
Spread! Too much to handle? Dance in the wind! Sweet now. Art expert coming through! Raging Cascades! Spread! I can do this all day! Air thrust! Light ash raging cascade! I'm sorry.
Not done yet!
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over. Our heads. This should definitely keep you guys full.
I sense a poor soul who is in dire need.
Sounds like...
You okay?
Yeah!
Okay. Here we go! Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That's a big Zoogle.
Yeah.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I'll run you through!
We have to enter the bright area on their back.
It's over!
Go for the weak point!
Here I come! Severing wind! No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your safe side.
Armor won't save you! You're finished!
Not in your
on!
dreams.
You're mine!
To the wind.
You picked the wrong fight!
Amazing.
You're mine! It's over! Here I come!
In a bind?
I'll heal you all.
I know what you're doing! No! You're mine! Wind!
Flame of fury.
Luna Rondo!
Burning strike. Glacial spear.
You're mine! Rondo!
This one. Freeze
Take this!
Photon flash.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Why would I-
You're finished!
I'll heal you all.
Raining Slash!
Thunder field.
Strike!
Dance to the wind.
Severing Cap!
Air glove.
Take this! It's over!
Don't have the trouble again.
You're on!
Leave the charge to me.
It's over! Take this! Take this!
I'll finish you here
Sword
and
Rain
now!
Alpha! Not today! I owe you one!
Now you see what I can do!
You escape!
Raging cascade.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Take this!
Hit.
Pierce!
All right.
Strike! Sword Rain Alpha!
This one's mine. Stay here.
Here I come!
Let's get you off this way. This one's mine.
Here I come!
Not in your dreams.
You're pissed off!
Blast. Photon flash.
Megasonic Thrust! Burn!
There you go. Don't let up.
It's over! Here I come!
See healing circle.
You're mine!
In a bind?
More for the sun.
It's over!
That's
Here I come! Dragon Swarm! Now, while it's reeling!
Take it
It's
down.
over.
Leave the torch to me!
Talon Storm!
Denied!
You're mine! Severing Wind! Totally! In an instant! Impact Claw! You're mine! Severing Wind! You're on! Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo. In here. This is
Strike!
They're not
You're
paying
on!
enough.
All mine! Take this! It's on! Burn!
You're here.
You're finished! Here comes something big!
Try to dodge.
You're on!
Thunder field.
Hold nothing back! Take this! It's over!
In here. Healing circle.
Severing Wind!
I'm sorry to be a father.
We've all got
Try
enough.
harder! My turn!
Yes, ma'am.
I never miss.
Put this through! It's over!
More for the stop
No
sign.
further!
Radio.
Here I come!
Here. Here
You're
goes.
finished! Sword Rain Alpha! First strike!
Don't mind if I do. Lightning raging cascade.
Gets by me!
I'll run you through!
Seal.
Dragon Swarm!
More for the stockpile.
Here I come!
Photon
First
flash.
strike!
Annihilation.
Silver Dragon!
Here.
Take this!
The wind.
First Severing Wind! Here I come!
Photon flash.
This one's all mine!
It looks like you got this one covered.
Take this!
Astral energy.
You picked the wrong fight!
Here, even.
Sword Rain Alpha!
Smash you!
They're not
Here I
playing
come.
around.
You're finished!
Eat this.
Dragon Swarm! Take this! I won't lose! Not now, not ever! It's gonna attack!
Right, finish it up.
Wind!
Let's
I never miss! I'll finish you here and now!
Here's the healing arc!
Luna Rongo! I'm not done!
Super Note!
You got him on the run!
Don't get cocky!
Right. Still anyone's fight. Not today!
Oh, now you're talking! Short Lane Alpha! Eagle Fly! Dragon Swarm!
It's weakened!
This ends now! Now I'm in the groove!
In here!
Eagle Fly! Megaphone Drop! I can carve through armor!
You're finished!
Here, let me help.
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Dance in the wind!
Now we're not in
It's over!
Annihilation!
Hurricane Thrust! You're mine!
They're not
Rongo!
connected!
Eagle Fly!
Chinese
In a
Super
bind!
Dance in the wind! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
With this, I can become even stronger!
Always good to be back in familiar territory.
Okay.
That was quite the little adventure we went on.
Whew! I think Hootle senses something.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Visibility along this...
I just noticed none of you other Danans have spirit cores. Why is that?
Both of my parents were part of the resistance in Calaglia. In fact, my birth was kept a secret from the Renans.
Mine too. We always lived in hiding, so I never had a spirit core embedded in me like I was supposed to.
What about you, Alphen? You were a slave in Calaglia before all this, weren't you?
To be completely honest, I'm not sure why I don't have one. All the other Danan slaves around me did. I was the only exception. They tended to keep their distance from me to avoid attracting any attention from the soldiers, because of my mask and all. What about you, Kisara? Do you still have your spirit core?
No. I was able to find a good Renan doctor who's sympathetic to our kind, and had them remove it before I left. They did such a great job, the procedure didn't even leave a scar.
One of the benefits of coexistence, huh?
I know that once the spirit vessel was shut down, there wasn't much need for me to hurry. But still, I didn't like having that mark of servitude lingering on me any longer than I had to. It may sound a little strange to hear me say this, but I'm just me now. Not a guardsman or a slave. I'm my own woman. And this is my chance to have a new beginning.
This sure is one rugged road. You'd think they'd keep this at least a little better maintained, right?
Why spend energy fixing that which is rarely used? Repairs require time and effort, which in our world means slaves, often in great numbers. For you, it may be a simple request, but that can quickly become another's difficult burden. Nobody gains anything without someone expending effort.
And you know, somehow that someone always ends up being a Danan, while the Renans are the ones who gain.
True enough. Ideally, in a perfect world, I think it's only fair that the ones who need it should be the ones to perform the work.
However, when doing so could be dangerous like it is here, there are many who would prefer that it be others who risk their lives in their stead.
So, what you're saying is that people will just put up with the inconvenience until someone else comes along to fix it for them?
Indeed. And it is those who can no longer bear that feeling that inevitably take action. Much like the Danans in our group do so now. As strange as it may be to hear such a thing from the likes of myself.
It's true that most of the Danans in Calaglia have been resigned to just accepting things as they are. Still, we can't just blame them for...
What are you making that face for? You're not worn out already, are you?
Nah, just regretting I ever said anything in the first place. I'll take that.
Really bad feeling about this. I never fit.
On here! Talon Hurricane Field!
Here's the evil! It's a duel of the arms! Here's a healing
Far enough!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for yours
Leave them
truly!
smelling to me.
Yeah! And pummel it to me! It's over! Did you hear it now? Dragon form! Ready and rare!
An astral
Armor won't
That's
save
my
you!
cue.
You'll shut him down.
You're mine! Do it! You'll finish!
Raging Cascade!
Quickly now.
Let me take the rest of them! It's
Well,
over!
someone's feeling lively.
Here!
Hey, let's dance in the wind!
Move escape! Now we'll have to die! Take that apart! Win! You're mine!
Now!
Right! Take this! Move escape!
Sleep now! Where are you going?
Eagle You're mine! Burn!
Leave the
Do it!
to me!
More with Get toasty!
Burn strike!
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
Oh man! I hope I live long enough to regret this! It's over! Far enough! Talon Sword! I'm sorry to be a bother. It's over!
We've all got enough. I'm not soldier the airborne target.
You're finished! You're on! Got fired!
I've got this! Let a marksman handle it!
This!
All yours.
Take this!
Radiant
Here! You're on!
Now!
Strike!
Into the fray!
Don't leave! Take! Blow them away! My turn!
It's
Strike!
it!
I'll run you through! Here I come! You're on!
Radiant here!
Take this! Eat this! It's over! Take this!
Radiant here! Do it!
Bullseye, Sion! No! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Together, that wasn't even a problem.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough! Eat this!
Here comes the wind in the wind!
You're finished!
In here!
Take this!
More than the fire!
What if they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
It's over! Alpha!
The enemy wields arc too.
We'll soon see about that!
It's over! Ready and rare!
Can't get out of this!
I'm not done!
Now you see what I can do! The tide of battle has turned! That's the power of comrades in arms! Comrades in arms! What? Too sentimental?
Not today! You're mine! Do it! Win!
Lightning all raging!
Let's refrain from losing.
Really bad feeling about this.
Eat this!
Sleep now.
Severing wing! Strike! You're mine!
Far enough. Astral energy.
Say no more.
I'm even stronger than before.
Prepare to be seen! You're mine! I'll smash you! You're finished! Not today!
Eat this! You're mine! Now I'm in the groove!
Leave the enemy's arc to me!
No complaints here!
He's off! Go for it!
Prepare to crumble!
My turn!
Here's the blazing cascade!
It's over!
Sleep now!
Too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Here goes!
Should have messed with me!
Here I come! You're finished! Try harder! My turn!
Mine!
Take this!
I never miss!
Storm! Sword Ring
Lightning
Alpha!
orb!
Watch this!
Dance in the
Double
wind!
team!
I can handle it!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
You're quite the gunslinger.
I have to be, in this world.
Don't worry, I've got your back.
That equipment should come in handy.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
What were people even thinking back then? Trying to build anything around here.
Maybe they just had that much time and energy on their hands.
Gotta break through! Here I come! I'm on it!
That's
You're
enough!
finished!
I'm on it!
Mirage!
In here!
Escape! You picked the wrong fight!
Get on in there with me!
Take this!
Coming here!
You're finished!
You require
Do it!
Take this! Mirage!
A comfortable win.
I've got a really bad feeling about this.
Now you see what I can do!
Photon blast! Healing shower!
I really owe you
You're
one.
finished!
Now I'm in the groove!
Now!
Blew away!
Take it! More with the
Take this! Take this!
You are in tip-top shape.
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl ever say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Let's refrain from losing.
What's this thing?
Here goes!
This one's tough!
Here's the evil dream!
Eat this!
Here I come!
I'm surrounded!
Severing Wing!
Let the mark
Mirage!
Photon blast! Dance in the wind!
It's over!
Get in here! Remove! Get on in there!
This one's all mine!
Thirsty!
Burn strike!
Those bombs of yours are amazing!
Who needs a gun when you can send them flying?
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahak Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know.
An opponent like this should be easy.
Glacial Spear! Here's evil!
Eat dirt! I'm on it! Take this! Win! Here I come! You're on!
I'll carve through all!
You're mine! It's over!
Here's a healing arm!
Never again! You're mine!
You're mine!
You're finished! Take this! Here I come!
I never miss! Not in your dreams!
First strike! It's over!
Now!
Take this!
Rip and
You're
tear!
on!
Feel it! Let's get you off! With this, I can become even stronger!
I'm like bait today!
You're finished! You're on! No further!
Denied!
You're mine! It's over!
Do it! Isara! Frozen!
Hammer! Not a chance! Move! Rising Falcon! I'm not done!
You are in tip-top shape!
Severing Wind!
As soon as I'm done here, come help out.
How could a girl say no?
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Do it!
Don't get complacent.
Poodle!
No escape!
Is it in the sky?
You're finished!
Blow away!
You're mine! Win!
Lightning orb! Dance in the wind! Annihilation! Lightning!
Here I come!
Hurricane!
You're finished!
Glimmer Dragon!
Win!
Here goes!
Prepare to be seized, O fleet. Actually, perhaps found is more appropriate.
Let's talk and more doing!
No further!
Rip it
Take
tear!
this on! Win!
Now! Who wants to die next?
I'm up! Lewis!
Lightning orb! Do it! Dance
I'm
in the
not
wind!
done!
I'm on a roll now!
Air thrust! No complaints from me. Go no further!
Take this!
That's freaking does it! Denied!
Go get him!
Burn in hell!
Take this! Now you see what I can do!
You're finished!
Mega Red!
Dragon Swarm! Severing Wind!
Now!
Stardust!
Isara!
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Damn it!
By the power
Not
of
off
water!
the glue! You're finished!
Lightning! Downfall!
Not a chance!
Raging!
Did you see?
Sure did. The part where you swung and missed, right?
Not that part! Oh, this looks nice and tough.
Careless.
Don't tell me.
You going?
It's over. First try.
Deal.
One more. This one's all mine. Not today.
Written tear.
Lightning orb.
We got fires.
I'm done. Let him march me.
All yours. I'll take you all off.
Shield. Redwell. Astral energy. Full throttle. Here it goes.
Take this.
Now.
It's over.
This'll come in. I'm ready for the next battle.
be a delicious piece of cake.
I never I'm surrounded!
Let's get you on the way. By the power of water! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Fine freaks! What can they do?
Something you wanted to say?
Can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
There's always room for improvement.
What a rush!
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do we do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Kisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, Please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag Saar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already! I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me? Why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Ignite!
Now! It's weakened!
Really? I can carve
This
through
ends
armor!
now!
Get on I'm ready with the
Talent Hurricane!
Who the hell are you?
Bastard!
This guy's not normal!
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Now I can let loose.
So much for sitting this fight out. In a bind?
Blink out here.
Nope, that is silly.
Raging Cascade!
Take it.
Dance in the wind!
Show me your
Got it! Now's our chance!
Hurricane blow away!
Crossblade!
Here I come!
Lightning! Here I come! Flame of fury! Strike! Glacial Barrier! Here's evil! Order the stockpile! Freeze land!
Here.
A banana! Let's here go!
First strike!
Don't mind if I do!
Come on! Break it down! Take it!
I'll heal you all! In here!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you? Till next time.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides, Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Dahnan astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Saar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest. Hey.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes, I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Denon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
I misread the landing. How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain, but you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just... What's that big tower over there?
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
I think I'll read my book a little more.
Dohalim, your spare bracers were getting dirty, so I polished them up along with the rest of your equipment.
Why, thank you, Kisara. I greatly appreciate that.
Maybe it's just my imagination, but you sure seem to fuss over Dohalim a whole lot, Kisara.
It is a little strange. Almost like you're still in his service.
Really? That's certainly not my intention. Besides, he's not the only one I'm like that with. Hey, Law, I saw your clothes were starting to get holes in them, so I stitched them back up for you.
Oh, wow! Thanks, Kisara.
Point taken. Do you just like looking after people?
I wouldn't go so far as to say I like it, but I get anxious if I don't. I'd always like to help if I can. It comes naturally to me. Back in the day, Miguel and I used to look after the younger kids a lot, so that's probably where it comes from. He taught me everything I know, and I mean everything. How to cook with wild plants, how to sew clothes so they'll last. Without him, we never would have been able to survive.
However, you're not a lord anymore, Dohalim. You need to get used to the idea that people aren't just going to wait on you hand and foot.
Yes, you're absolutely right. I'm ashamed to admit that I felt no qualms about her doing all that for me. As both a Renan and especially as a lord, one becomes too accustomed to those beneath you tending to your every need, both Renans and Dahnans alike.
Sure, that's how all you Renans are probably raised. But just to be clear, we're not your servants, Dohalim. Got that?
Absolutely. Moments such as this provide me with ample opportunity to confront my unease. It is difficult to tend with my own motivations.
What do you mean?
The truth of the matter is that my espousal of coexistence in Menancia hardly came from an idealistic place. That instinctive unease I feel deep within serves as a reminder for what it is that all of us here fight for.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No one's going to abandon you if you aren't always perfect.
Looking at her now, I think she's more like his mom than his servant. Hey, that actually came out pretty all right, don't you think?
Dohalim, care if I hang out for a while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. Do you mind watching our camp tonight? Shall we get moving?
Not this way, I guess. Guess I misread the landing.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danans, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danan legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan Astral Arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings. It said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.